Continuing on with this tutorial, we've set the frame rate to 20 frames per second. From our settings and adjustments, we have a maximum of 200 frames per second that's capable. So this will allow us to choose the frame rate that we want. So let's go with, say, 10 frames per second, and we'll go into live mode, and now you can see we have a live update on the screen of frames coming in at 10 frames per second. With this fader, we map to the exposure time. If you recall our settings, we could go from 1 millisecond all the way up to 2 seconds exposure. This should be plenty of exposure for most cameras and most applications. Let's set the exposure time to around 30 milliseconds. Now you can see a live update from the image window at 30 frames per second. So that's what the Adjustments Manager will do. If we want to increase that frame rate, we could bring it up to, say, 20 or 30 frames per second, and now we have an update of our frame rate, which is much, much faster. Once we're ready to start the experiment, we simply hit the record button and we'll begin recording to disk. That concludes this tutorial.